Maxim number 19. There's about 200 of these. Never take a woman's word. A woman's actions are the best interpreters of her thought. Again, this is don't listen to what she says, look at what she does. Guys get all kinds of confused, especially if they don't understand women, that what she said she was going to do isn't what she did. So you have to focus in on what she does. The classic example is guys reach out and they're like, should I ask this girl out again? And we're like, well, what did she say? And they're like, well, she says she seems really nice. And she says she's open to dating and she's looking around. But when I asked her out, she said she couldn't. She was like going with her mom somewhere. And we're like, well, what did she give you an option? And he said, no. Well, you don't ever ask her out again. You look at what she's doing. If you think she might be interested and you ask her out and she says yes, and she shows up, she's interested. But if she is conveying that she's interested, but she will never show up, or she's reaching out to you and you can't ever get her out, then she's not interested in you. You look at what she's doing. That will tell you everything you need to know. That's the most common manner is guys go, I don't know if this girl's interested in me. And we say, ask her out. That'll tell you everything. What are you going to do? Ask her if she's interested in you? No. You say, hey, do you want to meet up with me? Hey, you want to go out and meet for a drink? Hey, I'm going to this place on Thursday night about 7:00. You want to go with me? That's how you find out. You look at what they're doing. Is she actually in front of you? And that's the best indicator of a girl's interest is she naked in front of you at that moment? That is how you gauge a girl's interest. Never take a woman's word. She is going to say all kinds of things. They don't even know what they're saying sometimes, and then they're just going and doing things. And if you're not having sex with her, she has no compunction whatsoever about just saying one thing and doing a 180-degree turn and doing something else. It doesn't register with them. For a lot of guys, they go, well, what about, telling the truth and honor and having values? And none of these things matter to women. They don't even understand what they mean. They have feelings. And that's what they're working. How does this feel? How do I feel when I do this? How do I feel about this? That's why it's like within minutes, she feels differently about something. It's kind of like we say right now, whenever a woman says something to you, you need to add the qualifier right now to the end of it. Because like a classic example is young guys who don't know any better. A girl says she loves him. I love you. Well, he believes that she loves him permanently. This is a permanent state because for men, things are factual and long lasting. But for her, it's how she felt at that moment. And she expressed it. And then in 2 days, she may love someone else or she may not love you. So it's a feeling and she expresses that. But guys take these expressions of a moment in her life as permanent because that's what they're used to. That's how they are. And that's projection. That's like projecting your values on someone else that has no concept of your values. And that's one thing you have to keep in mind is a lot of this stuff is why is a woman's word. It's not because she's evil or bad or, deceptive. And sometimes these things qualify, but it's usually simply because that's the way they're wired. What they're saying has no bearing on what they're going to do. You can only tell what she's going to do when she actually takes action. and does that. So again, is a girl interested in you, which is the most common question, they're like, I can't really tell. And is she in front of you? Is she laughing? Is she touching her hair? Is she showing you indicators of interest? Is she naked in front of you in your bedroom? These are the things that will tell you she's interested in you. Anything other than that, probably not really. So you can pretty much gauge it from that. And that's the real deal. So maxim number 19, never take a woman's word. A woman's actions are the best interpreters of her thought. And so you can ask and she'll tell you, but it's not that reliable. So I pulled one